金见闻得受持，愿解如来真实义。All Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, Venerable Sixth Patriarch, Venerable Shenhua, Venerable Sanghans, all good no advisors of Middle Folk. Chư Phật菩萨Liêu Trụ Sư Phụ Sang Rần,各位比丘、chị cha mẹ, 各位trang sư sư Middle Folk. Chư Phật Bồ Tát, kính thưa Lục Tổ, kính thưa Hòa Thượng Điển Hóa, quý thầy và quý thiện tri thức A Di Đà Phật. Okay. Today is September 29, 2013. We are in Rosemead to discuss the Vajra Sutra. The current slide we're on is 629. What is the truth? That it's hard to explain to you. Sự thật mà có nói giảng cho quý vị biết là cái gì? It's a quote from the Great Shastra, which is the famous Buddhist treatise on great wisdom. Cái đại luận trích từ đại luận nói rằng the truth is that is not produced, not destroyed, not severed, not permanent, not one, not different, not gone, not come. Dharmas are produced from conditions, and you should put an end to all sophistry. Bất sanh, bất diệt, bất đoạn, bất thường, bất nhất, bất dị, bất khứ, bất lai, nhân duyên, sanh pháp, diệt trừ hy luận. And this is the 8 8 nons that you should be aware of. Okay. It's not produced nor destroyed. Bất sanh, bất diệt. Okay. Meaning this refers to the ultimate truth about you. Đây cái sự thật tuyệt đối về quý vị, về chúng ta. Okay? We're not produced nor destroyed. Không sanh, bất diệt. Okay? Meaning that your Buddha nature, the Buddha nature inherent in you, is neither produced nor destroyed. Phật tánh chúng ta nó không sinh, cũng không bị diệt. Okay? What does it mean not produced and destroyed? Meaning that it's always there. Có nghĩa là luôn luôn nó hiện diện. Even though you see that we born, we talked about how we born into this world. Như từng quý vị nghe nói chúng ta sinh vào cái quả trời này. Okay? Actually, we've always been around. Thì thật là chúng ta luôn luôn hiện diện ở đây. Okay? Your Buddha nature is always here. It's not born. Okay? And then we talked about death, especially a loved one being dead, hoặc là nói những người thân yêu chúng ta bị qua đời. Actually, there's no death. Okay? It's not severed, not permanent. Không có đoạn, không có thường. This refers to the so-called wisdom, the two extremes of the wisdom of humanity that's available. People say, wisest people back then say, that is, there's a theory that says when you annihilation, whatever you want to call it, I'm not sure what the English term is, but it says that once you die, everything disappears. Okay? Có cái thuyết gọi là đoạn, có nghĩa là khi một cái vị chết á, thì tất cả nó biến mất. Everything returns to dust. Okay? Therefore, or the other extreme is that everything is permanent. Once you become a man, you always become a man. Hoặc cái thuyết ngược lại, đối tượng đó là cái thuyết của thường, là cái vị một khi mà nó không bao giờ thay đổi, có nghĩa chẳng hạn cái vị làm người sẽ bao giờ làm người. Okay? You're a dog, you're always a dog. Làm con chuột thì sẽ luôn luôn là con chuột. Và ngày nay buổi trưa có quay được cái video của con chuột, nó lại Phật ở trong chùa. Today at lunch we saw a video, you missed that, that of a mouse praying to the Buddha supposedly. According to ruler, she says, cái cô nhập lạc đó, cô đem cái video, cô nói là con chuột ở Việt Nam mà đi lạy Phật. Người ta thấy con chuột dễ thương như vậy. It's a cute mouse. It's even cuter than Mickey Mouse. A little bit smaller. And the Vietnamese call this mouse is brown, is praying the Buddha. You can see his hands praying the Buddha and walking on his hind feet. Đấy, con chuột nó đi hai chân mà hai tay nó chấp lại. And I looked at the mouse. It looks like the mouse is like clapping its hands. He said, "Oh, this is a good show. Look at all these humans looking at me." So these two extreme schools of thoughts of nihilism or permanence are both wrong. Thành ra những cái lý thuyết mà con người ta lúc mà người ta tạo ra nhân tạo con người rất hãnh diện, nó là trở về các bụi hoặc là tồn tại, nó thường tồn tại đấy. Đó đều là sai. It's all wrong as well. Yes.
But the Buddha nature is permanent, isn't it?
The Buddha nature is permanent. Yes. Okay.
It's something permanent.
Right. This refers to when it says not severed, not permanent. What does it really mean? Cái này nói là khi mà nói mà bất đoạn, bất diệt nghĩa là sao? What is it referring to? Does anyone know? Các ai biết đang nói về cái gì? What is this? What are they alluding to? Because these people, when they claim that either it's return to dust, or it's always the same, nothing ever changed, or everything disappears once they die, they actually are proclaiming that there's no such thing as what? Khi họ nói đoạn với thường á, khi mà họ nêu ra lý thuyết đó thì họ đang nói gì? There's no such thing as what? Anyone? Reincarnation, Buddha nature, what else? Besides dozing off after a good meal at Sunday. Sunday lunch is always a struggle, and Sunday afternoon because we have such a good meal, Jenny. Oh my goodness. It's decadent how we eat well, how well we eat on Sundays for lunch. It is so nice. So what are they saying? Does anyone know? When these people proclaim there's only nihilism or there's the theory of permanence, what are they actually saying? Khi họ nói về cái thuyết đoạn, thuyết thường, họ đang nói gì? Anyone? Roberta, Miss Intellect. You don't know. Mr. Intellect is on vacation.
It's always. It's eternal. You go and you come back.
Very good. But what are they actually saying? What are they proclaiming? This is a very important part. When you listen to these people, you know what they're getting, driving at right away. Khi quý vị nghe những cái người mà bàn cái thuyết đoạn, thuyết thường đó, họ đang cố ý nói một cái điều này. They're always actually proclaiming something. Their truth is that what? Yes.
There's no cause and effect.
That's right. Actually, they're saying that your Buddhist theory of cause and effect is bunk. Họ đang nói là cái thuyết mà nhân quả của mình là sai lầm. Because it doesn't matter. Once you die, you're going to return to the dust. So it doesn't matter. Live it up. It doesn't matter. Do as you please. It doesn't matter anyway. Or the theory you permanence, a permanent, you mean that no matter what you do, things will never change. You always be great. Yeah. Thành ra họ nói về, tức là họ đang bác bỏ cái thuyết nhân quả của Phật giáo mình, của nhà Phật mình. Họ nói là cái thường, có nghĩa là cái vì làm cái gì nó sẽ không bao giờ thay đổi. Đoạn cái vì làm cái gì nó cả cái nhầm vậy, không có hậu quả. Bất cứ làm cái gì có hậu quả. There's no consequences in everything you do. Okay? So this is actually ignorance. Đây là những người thiếu cái sự sáng suốt. Okay. Next group, next pair, not one, not different. Nhóm thứ ba, bất nhất bất nhị. What does it mean? Okay, not different according to the slide here is non-dual. Okay, không bất nhị có nghĩa là là nhị nguyên đó. Non-dual. Duality, the theory of duality. What's duality? Does anyone know? Cái thuyết nhị nguyên là gì? What is duality? The theory is opposite. Cái nhị nguyên là bao giờ có một cặp hết. It's always opposites in life. When you are poor in money, you're rich in love. I mean, no, that's not quite true either. Nhị nguyên là sao? Có nghĩa là hai cái đối tượng luôn luôn nó hiện diện. The theory of duality, most people don't realize duality actually means the two extremes exist at the same time. It's always there. Cái nhị nguyên là hai cái đối cực nó luôn luôn nó hiện diện cùng một lúc. Yes? The two extremes coexist at the very same time. Meaning that if you are extremely happy, you are at the same time extremely unhappy. Isn't that depressing? Yeah. Có nghĩa là sao? And so happy at the same time. Yeah, depressing and not depressing at the same time. That's duality. Thực tế mà nó là cái gì nó hai đối cực, hai cái cực á, hai cái đối cực nó còn hiện diện cùng một lúc. Có nghĩa là có sướng thì cũng có khổ, có vui cũng có buồn. If you're happy, you're also unhappy. If you are suffering, then you also are not suffering. Does it make sense to you? Quý vị có thấy không? Does it make sense to you, Joseph? That when you're suffering, you're not suffering? Huh? Look, Joseph, look at me. What are you talking to me right after lunch? Can you just leave me alone for? Huh?
Well, not suffering is not the opposite of suffering. It's the absence of suffering, but it's not the opposite.
The absence of suffering. Okay, fine. Not suffering, the absence of suffering is quite different, I guess. Okay.
So the opposite of suffering would be sort
The opposite of suffering. Mm-hmm.
elation, happiness.
Elation. Okay. But elation is not necessarily the opposite of suffering. Okay. Yeah. Let's not get lost in the wording here. Okay. What is so duality? Not different, not one. Meaning not one, not two. That's another way the Chinese would say it. Bất nhất, bất nhị. Okay? You're going to hear this when you read the Chinese. It says Wu yi, Wu yi, Wu Bất nhất, bất nhị. Or you hear here Wu yi, Bất nhất, bất nhị. It's the same exact concept, but put it differently. That's all. Meaning what? Not one truth, not two. Không một mà không hai. Okay? Meaning that duality of life, life as you perceive it is a life of duality. Cái cuộc sống hiện tại, hiện hữu quý vị có đây là một cuộc sống của nhị nguyên. Okay? It means that if you're rich, then someone has to be poor. Right? This is what the Taoists call the yin and the yang. The yin and yang exist at the same time. Có nghĩa là sao? Cái nhị nguyên là sao? Hai cái đối cực nó phải cùng tồn tại với nhau mới sống, mới có cái hiện hữu nó được. Okay? Cái đó bên đạo giáo gọi là âm với dương đó. You see that? This is what the Taoists are so proud of themselves. It says the world is yin and yang. Any questions about that? Anyone disagrees with the fact the world is yin and yang, is men and women, right? Immature child and mature child, a mature adult, or mature child, same thing. Yes? Anyone disagrees with it? Có ai không đồng ý cái chuyện này không? Nhị nguyên là cái gì? Why is that you go to school and no one ever teaches us about the duality of life? Tại sao mình vào trường học, đại học trả biết bao nhiêu tiền học? You pay so much money for your MBA, your PhD, and no one teaches you about duality. Không ai dạy về cái nhị nguyên hết. Can you refute the fact that life is duality? Có ai có thể chứng minh cho thầy rằng cuộc sống không phải là nhị nguyên không? Anyone? Oh, thank you very much. My beer is here. 我的啤酒来了。谢谢。
这啤酒是干的。
是干的。sao? Nhị nguyên là gì? What does it mean? Can you see anything that's not dual? Quý vị có chứng minh cái gì không phải là nhị nguyên không? The only one Buddhist thing that's not dual. Okay? Not. So you see, nhị này, bất nhị là nhị này, tức là nói về cái thuyết nhị nguyên. So the here, or the e here, refers to the duality of existence. Okay? You have to embrace it, duality of existence. It's always in pairs. Okay? This is why in this country we live in reality. It's a man and woman, you know, a couple, a pair. You know. Yes. What is one? That's duality. That's That's nhị. That's different. Okay. E is what? One is what? The absolute. There's no absolute. Okay? It's no absolute. There's always an opposite. Okay? Now it says here, it has no opposite. I mean, there's no absolute, there's no duality. Bây giờ nói cái này thuyết là nói là cái này không có gì mà tuyệt đối, cũng không có cái gì gọi là nhị đối. What does it mean? Does it mean three? Is it three way? Có nghĩa là ba chiều hả? Yes? Why do you look at me as blank stare? This is a very important concept in Buddhism. Not one, not two. Not one, not different. Không một mà cũng không hai. Không một cũng không nhị. Okay? Okay? Not gone, not come. Không đi mà không đến. Okay? What does it mean? Nghĩa là gì? Đi đến nghĩa là sao? What is referring to? Đi đến đang nói về cái gì? Yes?
Even coming or going or dual or non-dual is still thought produced by your discriminating mind, isn't it?
No, that's wrong, my boy. Bất điêu đây là trật lất. Trả lời trật lất, yes. What is he referring to? Yes? Oh, now the boy is sleeping. Yes? Not come, not gone. Nghĩa là sao? It's going to be a hot day today. Thank you very much. The ventilation is going to help. Yes? Not come, not gone. What's he referring to? Yes? 入境不来不去是什么意思？不去不来什么？不去不来是什么意思？不对。Trật lất. Okay. Anyone would like to try this? Now I realize after 5 years of teaching you, you haven't learned anything yet. Dạy cái vị 5 năm mà cái vị cũng chưa học được cái gì hết. Cô Kim Điền học ở đây 4 năm rồi, 3 năm thứ 4 rồi, cũng chưa học được cái gì hết. Yes, they've been here for 4 years, Bante. They still haven't learned nothing yet. Yes, not gone, not come. What does it mean? This refers to the thus come one. Đang nói về Như Lai. Như Lai không đến cũng không đi. The thus come one does not come, nor does he go. Okay? Don't tell me that the Buddha is gone. Don't tell me the Buddha came to the world. Đừng có nói Phật đến, đừng nói Phật đi. No such thing. Okay? So far so good? Dharmas are produced from conditions. Pháp nó tùy duyên mà khởi. Okay? Yin yuan chỉ pháp, yin yuan sinh pháp. Là什么意思? Nhân duyên sinh pháp. Nghĩa là sao? What does it mean? Oh my God, this is going to be like pulling teeth from you. Twisting your arm. Everyone is giving this blank stare. I'm so unhappy. And happy at the same time. I'm unhappy because you are so ignorant. Happy because I know so much more than you do. Thầy vừa buồn mà vừa vui. Vui là thấy mình giỏi hơn quý vị nhiều. Buồn tại thấy quý vị dốt, dễ sợ. Yes. Huh? The Dharma is producing conditions. Tất cả Pháp nó từ duyên nó sanh. Meaning that every single thing you observe is observable because of prior causes. Nói cách khác, tất cả cái gì quý vị thấy đó, mà quý vị thấy được, mấy cái video mà thấy được đó, nó đã có nhân duyên. For example, today you missed those 5 videos, clips we have today on YouTube. The YouTube videos exist because of people took pictures of it. So that's the truth. So I was watching this YouTube video and said, oh wow, this is all Dharma produced from conditions. Hồi nãy trưa thầy coi mấy cái video, quý vị đừng tưởng thầy coi TV nha. Don't think I want to watch TV, by the way, Jimmy, that I'm watching TV. I'm help me realize that everything is produced from conditions. Everyone has to record a video camera, then someone else has to broadcast it. Okay? For us to see it. Everything is produced from conditions. Tất cả mọi sự kiện trong cuộc đời này nó xảy ra từ nhân duyên nó sinh ra. So if your wife yells at you, it's because some prior conditions. Chẳng hạn như vợ mà mắng là tại vì là có tiền duyên. Okay? Any questions about this? Ai thắc mắc gì chuyện này không? Here's a funny story I will relate to you. Did you hear about the story of the Buddha? At one time he was cultivating. Anh mới tell a story to wake you up. Thầy kể cái chuyện này để mà quý vị thức tỉnh quý vị lại. Ai cũng mắt nhắm mắt mở. Everyone is kind of sleepy. In a prior life, the Buddha was practicing, was a prince. Ông vua làm hoàng tử, and he was giving away everything. Ông cho học cái pháp. The way he did is he's no Buddhist. Ông này không phải là Phật tử nữa. Không có hồi đó không có Phật pháp, mà tu cái pháp ông là gì? Ông vào sinh mặt cõi trời, ông muốn cho hết tất cả. He wants to give away everything. He gave away wealth of the kingdom. Ông là thái tử mà cho hết tất cả những tiền bạc của nước. He even gave away the precious elephant warrior, the elephant, the white elephant, that is the national treasure. Ông thái tử này đến cái độ mà cái vua mà kình địch tới đó, mà xin con voi, con bạch tường đó cũng cho luôn nữa. This is a known arch enemy, nemesis of his king father, who came and asked him for the kingdom's great white elephant. Okay, national treasure, một cái quốc bảo là con bạch tường đó. Cái ông vua địch đó tới xin cũng cho luôn nữa. He would steal it from his own father. Think about it, and give it away. Ông vua địch thủ tới mà xin con voi tượng quốc bảo nó cũng cho luôn nữa. Ông cấp của cha xong rồi cho. He would steal from his own father and give it away. So his father got so upset. He kicked him out and banished him from the kingdom. Ông cha nghe được giận quá, đuổi con ra khỏi. So he came home, he told his wife. You can see this picture here. He says, honey, I have good news and bad news. Về nói vợ này, Mật ơi, Lan Quân có tin vui, có tin buồn. So the woman said, the wife says, never mind about the good news. Give me the bad news first. So anyway, it's a joke. So anyway, so he told his wife, he says, you may not think it's a big deal, but I've been banished from the kingdom by my own father. Nó là cha hoàng đế, hoàng thượng đó, đã đuổi ta đi rồi. Okay. But he says, the good news is that you're not banished. Ông vua Phật hồi tiền kiếp của Phật mới nói là nhưng điều vua cha chỉ đuổi ta đi thôi, vua cha không đuổi nàng. So the wife says, I go with you, I'm your wife, I stick with you through thick and thin. Bà vợ mới nói đã vợ chồng với nhau rồi là cùng sống cùng phú quý cùng hưởng mà cực khổ cùng chia. And there's a Vietnamese saying, it says, when you together, your husband and wife, you share in the good fortune and you suffer through the hardships of life. Do American dudes say that too?
Yes.
So it's not an Asian invention? It's an Asian invention.
Americans do that too.
Really? Oh, okay. That's good. It's a good thing. I thought it was only for Koreans and Vietnamese. Texans wouldn't have this. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, so the whole family went with the prince into exile. Thành cả gia đình rủ nhau đi. Okay. And along the way, he gave away his everything he has as well. Đã đi người tới xin bao nhiêu cũng cho bao nhiêu hết, cho hết. So he kept on giving away everything he has. Tất cả của cải mà tới xin đều cho hết. Oh, it's gone already. And so he has everything in his cart. He pushed the cart. He pulled the cart. The wife and kids, his two kids, pushed behind him. And along the way, people come and say, "Oh, your all-clad pant looks nice. Can I have it?" He said, "Well, sure, you can have it." Okay. He looked at his wife first. Yeah, you can have it. Okay. And what's left is just his two kids, his wife. Cuối cùng chỉ còn hai đứa con với còn vợ. Okay. And then he will give away his two kids too. Rồi cho hai đứa con nữa. Wouldn't it be nice? Yeah, you see, so you see the extremes here. There's a sad thing when you see your kid gone, but happiness in not seeing him anymore. Yeah, he doesn't get it. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, Joseph. When you get a little bit older, I explain to you. About 8 or 9, I explained to you about running away from home. Never mind. So he gave away his 2 sons, his 2 princes. Okay, cuối cùng cho 2 đứa con trai luôn nữa, against the wishes of his wife. Okay, bà vợ bà giận dễ sợ lắm. Ông không cho như thường. And then Shakra looked at him and he said, wow, this man is something else. The only thing most precious to him left is his wife. So Shakra says, let's see how far this guy's gonna go, how crazy he really gets. Thì thường đế thích mới thấy như vậy, mới sinh cái lòng, mình sinh cái lòng ủng khuất, mới thử thì ông thái tử này, ông đến cực điểm chừng nào. So Shakra manifests as a handsome man, để thích mới hiện ra một cái người sang trọng, đẹp đẽ tới. Your wife is very pretty. Can I have her? Thì ông vừa đẹp trai vừa sang trọng tới, nhìn thái tử nói là vợ ông đẹp quá, tôi cho tôi được không? Yeah. Can you stay awake, Joseph? Yeah. Yes. So he says, now the God King came and tested the crown prince. He says, can I have your wife, your pretty wife? Nói vợ ông đẹp quá, tôi lấy vợ, cho tôi vợ ông được không? What did the prince say? Of course, you can have her. Thì thái tử lập tức nói, được, nhưng được. So the wife, he said, oh my God, I cannot believe my ears. Bà vợ bà mặt tái mét, bà sững sờ, nó trời ơi, I gave up everything, I follow you, and this is how you treat me. Thì bà vợ mới nói đó, trời ơi, sao mà Lan Cung có thể tàn nhẫn độ như vậy đó. Em bỏ cha, bỏ mẹ, bỏ nhà, bỏ cửa, bỏ con, bỏ đứa, mà Lan Cung còn từ bỏ thôi. You see, this is, I gave up everything to serve you, my king, my husband, and love you, my husband. And this is how you reward me? How are you explain that to your wife? Nếu trường hợp như vậy, làm sao quý vị giảng nghĩa cho bà vợ biết? Kim Điền, làm sao nói cho bà hiểu bây giờ? How would you explain it? Kim Điền, my wise one, cái người mà có trí huệ. Yes? Small dilemma here. How do you explain to her now? How are you going to tell her? What are you going to tell her? Nói sao bây giờ hả con? Nói sao? Càng cười khà.
Thầy con thể nói cái xác đi thôi chứ cái hồn cứ để lại đó.
David says, your body may be gone, but your smell is still here. I mean, your soul is still here. Yeah, he says in translation, I may not see you anymore, okay, but your smell is still with me. That's passion. That's passionate. This is Hollywood people wouldn't understand this. Composers would not understand this. Yeah? Huh? Sao biết được? This is passion. This is true passion text. I may not see you, but your fragrance is with me forever. Even Joseph appreciates it. He said, oh wow, what a line. There you go. Hả? Làm sao trả lời được hả Nhập Lặc? Con trả lời sao bây giờ? Không thì phải nói cho bà hiểu chứ. Vấn đề bây giờ ông buông xả được, mà sao nói bà buông xả? Here's the problem. You know that the prince can let go of her, but how can he explain to her? Ông hoàng tử, ông this is a serious problem for us men. Người đàn ông cái gì mới let me talk to the man first. The women don't seem to understand the severity of the situation here. How can we explain to you that we are able to let go of you? Okay? Người đàn ông sao mà nói được vợ mình đó, là mình có thể bỏ bà được. How can you let go of your wife? I'm not going to talk to the monks because these people they don't know what I'm talking about. Mấy người xuất gia không biết. The rest of you, how do you explain to your wife you want to let go of her? Text. You don't. Very wise men. Sao? This is what the Buddha, this is what the prince said. Are you ready for this? He's so clever. Ông hoàng thái tử nó hay vậy. He's so clever. He's about to give away his wife. Okay? Because he's practicing, because you come a little bit late. He's practicing giving away everything he has. This is a fascinating story. You guys don't appreciate this, but I read this story and I said, wow, this is beautiful. This is Mahayana. Thầy biết cái gì nghe những chuyện này, cái gì có sao mà chuyện gì mà có thể có. Nhưng the first time I read it, I said, this is not real. Lần đầu tiên thầy đọc cái câu chuyện, thầy nghĩ không có thể nào có thật được, không thể nào có chuyện như vậy được. It's impossible. And then I read it again. I started liking it a lot. And then now I read it again a few days ago. I said, wow, this is such a beautiful story. Lần này thầy đọc lại nữa, thầy thấy càng ngày càng đọc thấy càng hay vậy sao? It's so beautiful how these stories come about. Okay, anyway, so this prince here, here's how he explained his dear wife. You have to understand that he loved his wife dearly. You understand that? It's not like he gives them away someone he doesn't like anymore. Thì quý vị đừng nghĩ rằng là ông thái tử nó ông cho người vợ mà ông không còn thương vợ, ông thương vợ nó tất thiết tha. He loved his wife dearly, and yet he's willing to give it to someone else, give her away. And here's how he explained to her. Right? He says, you know why you became my wife? Pha tử mới nói, em còn nhớ, nàng còn nhớ tại sao mà nàng làm vợ của ta không? He says, yeah, of course I remember. You proposed to me. Bà trả lời nói, đương nhiên em còn nhớ. Anh cưới em mà. I said, no. Hoàng tử nó không có đâu. You're wrong. Không có đâu. You forgot already. Hoàng tử nói, em quên rồi đó. He says, back then, ông nói lúc trước á. Okay. You were madly in love with me. Trước em á, là mê anh tiếc thọ. Look at all these look of disbelief in these women. It happens. You guys are so serious. Mấy cái người phụ nữ này quá serious. He says, you forgot already. You used to be madly in love with me. Hoàng thái tử mới nói đó, trước em là mê anh, mê chết, mê mệt. So and you wanted, he said, you told me you couldn't live without me. Nói là em nói là thái tử, nói là em không thể sống, không có anh, em thể sống. Does it sound familiar? Have you heard that before? Huh? We have heard it before too. So you're so madly in love with me, and you told me that you could not live without me. The crown prince said. Thái tử nói lúc trước em từng nói với anh đó, là em mê thương mê nó đồ mà không thể sống mà không có anh được. So I said yes, I will marry you with one condition. Thì nói là thì mới nói là thái tử mới nói là được, tôi sẵn sàng cưới cô với một điều kiện. He says, I will marry you Okay, with this condition, tôi sẵn sàng cưới em với một điều kiện này, that that you allow me to give everything I have away except for my parents. Ta tự mới nói là em đồng ý là cho phép anh bố thí hết tất cả ngoại trừ cha mẹ anh thôi. And you agree, và em đồng ý. And then when I told you that, lúc mà anh nói em như vậy, she said, yes, yes, my love. I vow to be your wife until the end of time. Em nói là em thề là em sẽ làm vợ của anh cho tới tận của thời gian luôn. Can you find a better Hollywood love story than this text? Think about it. And the Buddha said that, he said, this is what you told me way back then. Và Thử mới nói là em có nhớ xa trước đó, em đã nói với anh như vậy rồi. That's why we always husbands and wives. Bởi vậy mình mới thành vợ với chồng luôn luôn. Do you hear this? This is what I call love story. Cái này là chuyện tình yêu. So the wife calmed down. Vợ nghe một cái im lặng. And all of a sudden, when she cleared her mind, she remembered that past. She says, "Oh my goodness, it is true." He said, I did promise you. I did agree to your terms. Bà mới nhớ sực lại, bà mới nói, đúng rồi, tôi đã từng nguyện với chàng như vậy rồi. Nhớ sực lại. She remembers everything. That's why she left with that man. Và bà mới bỏ đi với cái ông khách hàng. And you know, after that, when the Buddha came to our world and became Siddhartha, thì khi mà Đức Phật mà tới đây cái cõi đời này làm Thái tử Thích Đạt Đa đó, guess what? Who married? Quý vị nhớ lại, you remember that story, that love story? Quý vị nhớ cái chuyện tình yêu này không? He married the same woman again. Cưới luôn cái bà vợ đó luôn nữa. The same woman, which I do not have a share of. Mà cái bà này, bà vợ duy nhất mà của Thái tử mà thầy không có cái xá lợi nữa. My point is what? Besides the beautiful love story, ngoài cái chuyện tình thương này, chuyện yêu thương này, everything arises from conditions. Tất cả mọi sự nó từ duyên khởi. It's not uncommon for us to marry each other over and over and over again. Thành ra cái chuyện quý vị biết không? Con người chúng ta đó cứ quanh quẩn với nhau mà cứ quấn quýt với nhau, cưới nhau bỏ nhau, cưới nhau bỏ nhau, đời đời kiếp kiếp. Because of prior condition. Cái chuyện tình thương, I know it's boring to some of you. I'm finding it boring to myself. Như khi thầy nghe cái chuyện tình thương, thầy cũng nhàm đấy. Especially for a left-form person, I find these such love stories so boring. But you see, I'm trying to explain to you with my most serious face possible, that love arises from prior conditions a lot more often than you think. Thành cái vị thầy nói cái vị một cách rất là thành khẩn mà nói rằng khi biết cái chuyện tình thương giữa con người với người đó, là thiệt ra đa số nó từ cái tiền duyên mới thương nhau. Pride conditions. You love each other before, you keep on coming back and love each other again. Thành mình thương nhau rồi, mình tìm nhau hoài. You always seek out each other's love. And that's why you can tell that a certain boy here, present today, who we shall not name names, whenever he sees a nice-looking girl, he always hangs around. Thành ra quý vị biết không? Có cái cậu bé ở trong chùa này, mỗi lần gặp mà mấy cô nào xinh là nó chạy tới, nó mân mê, nó ngồi bên cạnh hỏi. Okay? It's from prior conditions. Yes? Don't blame him or the genes. Đừng có trách là nó, trách là cái giống của nó, không có đâu. Prior conditions. This is the human existence. Okay? Love is from prior conditions. Quý vị biết không? Cái tình thương nó từ cái tiền duyên. Because the emotional bond you experience for another being is very hard to erase. Quý vị biết cái tình thương giữa hai người với nhau nó khó xóa trong cái ức ký quý vị, ký ức quý vị đó, không xóa được. Once you love someone dearly, it's virtually impossible to erase it from your memory, lifetime after lifetime. Isn't it beautiful? No? Scary? Why do you think the monks are so scared of women? Yeah? The bond is, that emotional bond is very, very hard to undo. You know, this is why many people ask the men in this room who are not monks, why you can't leave the home life? Because you love your family dearly. I'm not talking about women alone, but your children, okay? Your daughters, okay? Your aunt, okay? Your dogs, your cats. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay? That's why it's so hard for people to leave the home life, because those emotional bonds. Thành quý vị biết không? Cái chuyện xuất gia nó khó lắm. Hả?
That's a form of attachment.
It's nothing stronger than those forms of attachments. And it's not just this lifetime. It's gonna be like that next time you see them again. The emotional attachment is so strong, you can't let go. Cái tình thương đó, cái sự cuốn quýt của tình thương nó nặng, nó khó đoạn lắm, rất là khó đoạn. Agree, 同意不同意啊？入经，同意不同意？
老师这样讲的时候，我们的命是生生世世来的，所以要认命了吗？
对呀、可是你的所爱的人是从前因缘。And the whole point, explain to her that because you love someone, it really is from prior conditions. Yes? Any questions about this? Ai thắc mắc gì không? Never mind about Dharma, you see? Or are we here? Never mind Dharma. Dharma is here, produce some condition, meaning your existence, your love, your emotional love is from prior conditions. That's one beautiful example of it. Thành cho quý vị thấy một cái ví dụ, quý vị thấy nó tiền duyên, cái sự hiền diện của tiền duyên. Yes? Kim Điên said, I'm not impressed. Yes?
Working hard to sever.
It's impossible to sever because you can't let go, you can't let go. It's one of the hardest things to sever. Cái tình thương, tình yêu nó khó bỏ, dễ sợ lắm. you know, in particular, the love you have for your children is very, very hard to let go. You love them your entire life, even after they're in the 60s. Mình thương chẳng tình yêu không, tình thương con đó, khó mà bỏ vậy sao? Yes.
There was a prince that gave away his family.
I'm sorry?
There was a prince that gave away his family.
Yes, his entire family. It was the former life of the Buddha. This is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Okay? It's hard for you to imagine, but that's how, what he went through. This is way before he became a Buddha. Way, way before he became a Buddha. Cái chuyện mà Đức Phật mà bỏ vợ, bỏ con, đây là trước khi mà thành Phật là lâu lâu bao nhiêu kiếp rồi, đã bỏ như vậy rồi. He's prepared to do it already. You see how tough cultivation is. It's not easy. Quý vị thấy tu hành nó khó, dễ sợ lắm. Now I ask you, I don't even dare ask you to leave the home life because you look at me like I'm some kind of monster. You want to break up my family, master, after all. See? So all you who are single, I ask you now, this is your chance. Laugh. Look at these people laugh. I resent that. Thành thầy nói những cái người hiền bây giờ đang còn độc thân đó, ai cũng cười khà hết. Joseph, what do you say? Huh? Don't think that it's easy for single people to let go either. They're only single temporarily. Hỏi độc thân tạm thời là yes, Joseph.
I like that remark, Master.
Yeah? It's a temporary state. Because we're seeking love. Mình đang kiếm tình thương. We're waiting for our love for our life. Đang đợi cái người yêu tới. Kim Điền khoái chí, cười gu gà, gật gà. Okay, so dharmas are produced from conditions. Người ta nói cho quý vị một cái ví dụ là tất cả pháp nó duyên khởi. Everything arises from conditions. Everything, tất cả mọi việc. Okay? Another example, cho ví dụ khác cho quý vị thấy nghe cho rõ. Don't think the Dharma is abstract. The Dharma is very practical. Don't think the Vajra Sutra principles are abstract. Đừng nói là cái pháp Kim Cang là pháp quá trừu tượng. Không có đâu. Pháp cũng rất là thực tế, thực tại. Another example, ví dụ khác chứ quý vị thấy. Your sickness arises from condition. Cái bệnh mình nó từ duyên nó khởi. Okay? What conditions? Past as well, present conditions. Cái bệnh nó từ duyên quá khứ và duyên hiện tại luôn nữa. Đừng có tưởng chơi. Mình có cái duyên quá khứ là mình nợ người ta. The past conditions is that you owe them a debt of blood. Mình nợ ra cái nợ máu. Okay? You owe them a blood debt. That's why you're sick. You're supposed to have carry the sickness DNA inside of you. Trong con người ta nó có sẵn cái bệnh. We all carry the sickness DNA. Okay? Okay? Present condition. Cái duyên hiện tại là cái gì? You do something stupid. Làm chuyện dốt thì mới bệnh. That's why you're sick. Because all of us has the pride condition. Tất cả chúng ta ai cũng có mang sẵn cái tiền duyên của bệnh, nó sắp đợi, nó đợi. Mình phải cần làm một cái nguyên nhân cuối cùng nó mới lộ ra được. You have to do something stupid for it to manifest. Yes.
Are you only speaking of like we do a wrong action and then the consequence is getting sick? Or what about the conditions just like smoking can be a condition for lung cancer?
That's right. You do something stupid like smoking. There's something stupid. Now it opens the door for all those things to materialize. Chẳng hạn như ví dụ cái yếu tố bệnh đó, nó có sẵn trong người mình rồi. Xong rồi bây giờ mình đi hút thuốc. Vì hút thuốc đó thì nó mở cửa cho những cái độc tố đó nó tới, nó ảo ạt mình. Okay? Is it clear? You have to do something stupid for that to materialize. That's 90% of the time. That's why it happens. Okay? Sometimes also is also exceptions, like it's called fixed karma. Có những cái trường hợp đặc biệt như là gọi là đình báo, fixed retributions. Là mình tới là mình phải khổ ngay lập tức. You come here, you're supposed to suffer immediately right away. Mình tới là mình tự động mình bệnh ngay lập tức. You sick immediately as soon you're born. Okay? That's called fixed retribution. Cái đó gọi là đình báo. Okay? But normally, for most normal people, you have to do something stupid for that to manifest. Think about it. Những cái người khác đó. So you're still healthy right now. If you do nothing stupid, you should not get sick. Nói cách khác, những cái người đang mạnh khỏe đó, mà đừng có làm gì lỗi lầm sẽ không bệnh. Questions? Ai thắc mắc gì không? Conversely speaking, if you sit and you cleanse yourself from mistakes, then you get healthier. Nói cách khác, những cái người mà đang bệnh, mà đang làm, mà thanh tịnh hóa lại, hướng thiện thì sẽ bớt bệnh. You get healthier. So far so good. All dharmas are produced from conditions. Tất cả những cái pháp duyên khởi, duyên sinh. Is it clear? Two examples that touch everyone's life. Hai cái ví dụ cho quý vị thấy đó, nó liên quan hết tất cả mọi người. Okay? And why is it you rich? Because you recited a lot of mantras. Tại sao quý vị giàu? Tại vì quý tụng chú nhiều lắm. Yeah. You recite all these mantras, you are fabulously rich. Những người mà tụng thần chú họ giàu dễ sợ. So do those people who recite the Buddha's name, những người niệm Phật á, cũng giàu dễ sợ. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Are we all happy? We touch everything now. Love, sickness, and money. Ngày hôm nay nói chuyện nhân duyên, quý vị nghe thấy không? Nói bàn về chuyện tình thương, bàn chuyện về bệnh hoạn, và bàn chuyện về tiền tài and blessings. Okay. Any questions about this? Yes.
Con có nghe cái câu chuyện đó là Pháp Chí một Kiền Liên á. Thì hồi xưa là hai người là dòng dõi lý học rất là giỏi, cũng bên đạo Hồ Nam Môn á. Rồi uy tín gì họ cũng rất là tài, nhưng mà họ không có chưa có thỏa mãn về cái tư tưởng của cái đạo của họ. Là đạo Hồ Nam Môn muốn tìm một vị sư giỏi hơn. Nha, hai người ở hai làng kế bên rồi quen biết nhau, không có hứa hẹn. Thế khi mà có tìm được sư đó thì chỉ hai người
chỉ nhau.
Cho nhau. Dạ. Thì khi đầu tiên nhất là Sáu Đại Pháp đi gặp một vị đệ tử của Phật ngoài đường.
Đúng rồi.
Thì cái vị đó chỉ
Mã Thắng
hỏi đạo. Dạ. Rồi vị đó chỉ nói một câu thì Sáu Đại Pháp đắc được quả thánh thứ nhất. Câu đó là dạng pháp do duyên sanh. Dạng pháp do duyên diệt. Dạ, dạng duyên diệt, dạng pháp diệt. Thì họ ngộ cái câu đó là đắc được cái quả không? Xưa cái người xưa
Cũng đắc luôn sơ quả. Đúng.
Thì con không hiểu là xưa sau mấy người đó chỉ nhờ một câu thì đắc được cái quả thì chưa có tôi.
Thầy cũng vậy, thầy cũng thắc mắc hoài. She says, she has a question. She says, this is the story of Shariputra and Mahamoggallana when the Buddha was in the world. Shariputra and Mahamoggallana was practicing the external paths, and they're very close friends, okay? And they have own disciples. And they promise each other is that, you know, we have to find something else better in these externalist dharmas because we are not making much progress at all. So they promised each other that they would inform each other if they find a better dharma. So when they met the Buddha's one of the first 5 disciples, that Arhat explained to Shariputra, he says, the teaching that I learned from my Buddha is that all things arise from conditions. All things perish from conditions. This is what my Buddha taught me. Okay? Nó là vạn pháp duy sanh, duy duyên sanh, vạn pháp duy duyên tùy duyên diệt. Phật Đà đã dạy tôi như vậy, mà nghe cái đó đắc được sơ quả. So when Shariputra heard of that, he immediately certified to first stage arhatship. Immediately. And he ran home and called all his friend Mahamoggallana and says, hey, buddy, this is what I just learned. This monk here told me that his teacher said that all dharmas arise from conditions. All dharmas perish from conditions. That's what that Buddha, individual personality, said. Mahamoggallana heard it, he also certified to first stage arhatship. So the question she has, why is it so easy to certify the first stage arhatship? And how come I can't? Câu hỏi hóc búa, hỏi là tại sao hai cái người đó mà đắc được sơ quả một cách dễ dàng, mà tại sao con không đắc được sơ quả? Con nghe nhất 10 lần, I heard this at least 10 times already. Mỗi lần nghe là cứ bấm tay thì mình đắc được sơ quả. Every time I listen, I touch I feel my wrist. Did I certify the first stage arhatship? No. So how come? Tại sao vậy?
Vì mình bây giờ như chẳng hạn như con bây giờ con nghe cả 100 lần con không đắc, lý do là con mới tu sao mà chắc là Phật là một. Thứ hai là trong cái nhiều kiếp luân hồi con không có đủ phước cho ngày sách là Phật để mà đủ cái điều kiện mà nghe mà hiểu đó. Hai cái tương đương giống thầy mới nói nhân duyên sanh đó. Chưa đủ nhân duyên.
So the answer from my young monk, he says that you make me so depressed. This is an editorial comment. You make me even more depressed than with that woman. I heard it, she heard it 10 times, I heard it 100 times already. I'm still not having certified the first stage arhatship. But he says it's because I don't have enough blessings. And it's also because I haven't cultivated a dharma as long as Shariputra and Mahamoggallana. Prior conditions. These are not ripe yet. Cái duyên nó chưa chín con ơi. Yes, sir.
Well, it could have been arhats in previous lives, and just woke up to that moment. That's prior conditions. And they could have also, or they could have been on the verge of arhatship already. They just needed that one thing to shock them into.
Very good. In some cases, they're certified to it already. Now, by listening to it, it's easy for them to understand it again. Quý vị biết không? Cái lý do ông nói rất là đúng, nói là nhiều cái nhân duyên có những cái tiền kiếp đã từng chứng sơ quả A-la-hán rồi, thành bây giờ nghe lại thành nó chứng một cách dễ dàng. It's from prior realization, prior certification. He's certified to it in a prior life already. And now it's very easy for him. Họ đã từng chứng sơ quả rồi, bây giờ chứng lại nó cách dễ dàng. It's much harder for first timers. Những người mà chưa chứng để phải tu. If you haven't certified to it yet, you have to cultivate. Okay? There's a way to cultivate to get there. Nếu quý vị chưa chứng, quý vị sẽ phải có dùng cái phương pháp để mà tới đó, tu để mà tới đó được. Okay? If you have certified to it, it's very easy for you to certify it by hearing the Dharma. Khi mà nghe mà chứng được là tại quý vị tiền kiếp đã từng chứng rồi, thường là như vậy. Okay? It doesn't mean that you should be hopeless for you. Không có nghĩa là quý vị nên tuyệt vọng. Okay? Con phải tu nhiều hơn một tí nữa. You should come to the temple more often. Con phải tới chùa nhiều hơn một tí nữa. Thì như hy vọng thì mình sẽ chứng được sơ quả A-la-hán. Chưa, it's not too late yet. Chưa phải là quá trễ con ơi. Con còn trẻ, con còn nhỏ tuổi. Nếu mà con độc thân, con nghĩ nên xuất gia. So I said, if you're still single, you're single, you should consider living a home life. Yes.
So amongst human beings, there must be some people that they probably are not even practicing Buddhism.
Yes.
But if they come across to it, they might learn that there is something in them that might certify them to certain levels of.
Yes. Yeah, it's a prior conditions again. Usually, quite a lot of these people. For example, I know deep in my heart that I've been a disciple of my teacher for so many lifetimes. So why do I know that? Because, Ginny, I never doubted anything he told me. Never. Doubt it never crossed my mind. Thành thầy nói chẳng hạn như quý vị biết tất cả nó từ nhân duyên sinh ra hết. Chẳng hạn như thầy nói, thầy biết trong tâm của thầy biết là Ngài Tiên Hóa là thầy của thầy đã biết bao nhiêu kiếp rồi. Tại sao thầy biết như vậy? Tại tất cả những gì mà Ngài Tiên Hóa dạy, thầy không bao giờ nghi hết, không bao giờ nghi ngờ một cái gì hết. Nó dễ sợ như vậy. I never doubted him. Not a single word, not even a second. Một giây, một chốc lát, một chữ, thầy chưa bao giờ nghi ngờ hết. Chưa bao giờ hết. I only met him 3 times. Gặp ông được 3-4 lần. That's it, 3 or 4 times, that's it. I never doubted him. Không bao giờ nghi ngờ hết. Okay? That's impossible unless you have such a strong bond as a teacher and disciple. Nó không thể nào có, trừ phi mình đã từng đi tôn sùng và theo ông nó đời kiếp rồi mới có được cái sự kiện như vậy. Can you buy that? Can you see? Can you picture it? Cái việc nghĩ cái nó có lý là không? Does it make sense to you? That's impossible because I know when I explain things to you, all of you can be, is this for real? Are you for real? Right, Jenny? Quý vị thấy không? Tại vì thầy biết, thầy giảng quý vị có thắc mắc đúng không? Thắc mắc chứ. Thầy không bao giờ thắc mắc. I never doubted him. Ever. Okay? So, nhìn con thấy trả lời con là cái duyên nó sâu đậm quá. Thành khi mà họ gặp được cái pháp lại, họ được nhớ là họ nhắc lại cái họ khai mở trí huệ đó. Okay? So it's not uncommon for people who cultivated before, they listen to the Dharma and they become enlightened again. Okay? And that's very commonplace. This is why we print the sutras, we make videos and we do MP3 files and so on, because when people listen to this Dharma talks, these instructional talks, they become enlightened. Thật nhiều người như vậy, ta nghe mình in kinh, mình in băng này nọ, thâu băng này nọ để người ta nghe và nghe từ ta giác ngộ. Remember the 6 patriarch? He listened to a guy recite the sutra in a marketplace and he became enlightened. Giống như ngài Lục Tổ nghe người ta tụng đó, người ta đọc kinh Kim Cang mà đắc giác ngộ thế, nghe ta đọc thôi đó. không phải là đệ tử Phật nữa luôn. This is someone reading a sutra. This is a lay person reading a sutra. He overheard it. The guy recited sutra. He became enlightened on the spot. Much higher level than Shariputra even. Ngay ngài Lục Tổ, ngài Mục Kiền Liên, ngài Xá Lợi Phất, cái trình độ mà khi mà ngài Lục Tổ mà nghe người vô học mà nghe tới đọc cái câu thôi đó, ok. Yên ngũ sổ trụ ở sân chỉ xin, ngay cái câu đó, vô sở trụ nhi sinh kỳ tâm, là đắc giác ngộ, đắc được sơ quả, đắc được A La Hán. He certified to arhatship on the spot. Nghe cái câu đó thôi đó, xin đắc được quả A La Hán ngay lập tức. Okay? Any questions about that? Ai thắc mắc gì về cái chuyện này không? And I assure you that it's not the first time he heard it. Thầy cam đoan cái gì rằng như trường hợp ngài Lục Tổ đó, không phải lần đầu tiên mà ngài nghe cái câu đó đâu. It's not the first time he heard that phrase. You should produce a mind that dwells nowhere. It's not the first time he heard it. But when he heard at that time, he certified to arhatship immediately on the spot. Nghe cái câu đó thôi mà chứng quả, tứ quả là hạng ngay lập tức. Cam đoan cái vị là không phải lần đầu đó. I assure you it's not the first time. Okay? He heard it so many times already. Countless times already. Đã từng nghe câu đó vô số kiếp rồi. Yes? Any other question? Ai thắc mắc gì khác không? All right? Yes?
I don't recall if you talked about not one, not different. Did you mention that one?
Not one is not absolute. Not different is not two polarities. We explained that already.
Oh, that's that one.
Yeah, when you were sleeping or doing something else. Okay? Put an end to all sophistry. Diệt chi hữu lượng. What does it mean? Oh, it's so beautiful. You guys don't appreciate these things. Oh my goodness. Tôi đọc mấy câu tôi thích dễ sợ. I enjoy this thing. Seriously. Đọc cái này câu thích dễ sợ. Mà quý vị hiểu tại sao. Put an end to all sophistry. What is sophistry?
Sophie comes from wisdom and was thinking.
Yeah, debate. Sophistry debates. Intellectual debates.
Okay.
Tất cả những cái bàn luận, những cái lý luận. I agree, I disagree, you are wrong, I am right. It's not necessary. Absolutely not necessary. Không cần thiết. There's no need for all of that. If the people who really understand would not engage in any debate. Cái người mà thiệt sự mà hiểu rồi, không bao giờ bàn cãi hết. Can you see that? Cái gì thấy được cái như vậy không? Why do you debate? Why do you argue? Tại sao nhập lạc? Tại sao con cãi? Tại sao con biện luận? Tại sao? Why? Còn thấy người ta sai mà mình đúng. Ego. You says you still see someone wrong and you are right and you out to prove it. That's ego. What else? Ngã nó còn nói mình đúng, người ta sai. Mình phải chứng minh cho ta thấy. I'm going to show to you, I'm going to prove to you you're wrong and I'm right. I'm going to prove to you that I'm better and you're not as good as I am. Right? Tôi giỏi hơn cô. That's sophistry. That's why you debate. That's why you argue. Mình cãi lộn. mình biện luận là tại vì mình muốn chứng minh. Okay? Did you see that? 细论是因为你还是有殊胜的心。Winning or losing， 对不对？ Is that right? See, my Chinese is not bad. The accent is not quite right, but you know, the language is there. This is what happens when the Chinese hear me speak Chinese. I say, what? Say what? Okay? Can you see that? This is why do I find it beautiful? Why do I appreciate the beauty? Tại sao thầy thích như vậy? Because it gives you peace of mind. There's no need to debate. Mình cần chứng minh. If they see it, fine. You don't see it, big deal. Thấy cũng được, không thấy cũng được. There's no need to prove anything. Không cần phải chứng minh cái gì hết. If they come to you and they say, how come you are so mean to me? Người ta nói, tại sao thầy mà đối với tôi mà tàn ác như vậy? Or why is it you always misunderstand me? Tại sao nói tại you don't understand me at all, master? Người ta nói là thầy không hiểu con gì hết á. Thầy cười. I said, wow. So it is. Okay? Này người ta, and believe me folks, I spent my entire career as a monk hearing this from people. Saying, Master, you don't understand me at all. Thầy đã từng nghe biết bao nhiêu người vô số vô lượng học trò nói với thầy, thầy ơi thầy không hiểu con gì hết, thầy hiểu lầm con rồi. You misunderstand me, Master. And I said, yes, my son. You are right. Okay? Go ahead and investigate more. Go ahead and prove and dig up things so that you convince yourself that Master is wrong. Thằng thầy nói sao? Thầy nói, con tiếp tục điều tra thầy đi, để mà con thấy thầy sai chỗ nào. If your mind is on finding faults, you will always find faults. Cái vì muốn tìm cái sai lầm người khác, bao giờ nhìn đâu cũng thấy. Doesn't have to look very far. You can find it everywhere you look. Why? Because that's all your mind does. It filters and twists things. Quý vị biết không? Một khi quý vị muốn tìm cái sự xấu xa người khác, nhìn đâu cũng thấy xấu xa không. Tại sao? Cái tâm mình nó lọc ra, chỉ đòi thấy cái xấu thôi. Okay? That's sophistry. Đây là cái biện hộ. Think about it. It's not? Yes, sir. Why isn't it?
I just had Thomas look it up, and I knew it wasn't anymore. It's fallacious argument. Fallacious way of arguing. It's sophistry.
Yeah.
It's arguing untruthfully on false premises and things like that.
Yeah.
That's what sophistry.
That's on purpose. That's intentional. I'm talking about ignorance.
Okay.
Okay, sophistry is a form of low life.
That's right.
Yeah, low life. I'm talking about a deeper kind of sophistry. They really believe it. There's some people who engage in for just to steal money from you. Okay, like salesmen. Okay, it's sophistry. Yes, the more precise term is lies. Okay, that's called sophistry. Okay, but they're intellectual people or people who really are doing because of our sheer ignorance. They are not aware of this, the evil.
It's hard to believe it that I'm but maybe it could be. You say like you take somebody like Nancy Pelosi, it's hard to believe that she doesn't know that she's lying.
Well, I'm not going to comment on these important politicians that that our future depends on, and our children's future depend on. Let's show them the proper respect, the proper due respect. Okay, but the point here is that sophistry. Yes, sophistry is like you know it's wrong, but you still make a case, like lawyers.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a low form of sophistry. I'm talking a more sophisticated sophistry where actually they know it's wrong, okay? But they still want to beat you.
Right.
And that's a worse form of sophistry.
Yeah.
That's ignorance. It's stupidity. It's a waste of time. Total waste of time. That's even worse.
Okay.
I have a problem with salesmen come to me and try to sell me something and try to con me so that I get my money. I don't have a problem with that because they need the money more than I do. Therefore, people to engage in just to speak nonsense and waste your time and their time is even worse. It's unproductive.
Yeah, okay.
That's stupidity. The first case is greed. Second case is stupidity. Yes? Any questions? Ai thắc mắc không? I got carried away. Yes? See, I respect salespeople. But I have no respect for intellectual sophistry. It's terrible. Waste of time.
Much worse than salespeople.
It's waste of
Everybody
time.
knows salespeople are just trying to get you money.
Yes? Any questions? Anyone who's in sales? I'm your friend. Yes? Okay? There's no need to argue. Yes?
It's funny because at school, I think science or junior high school, where they have club for debating club,
Yes.
debate club, and they encourage children to pro and con and debate each other, and this is my statement, therefore I am right, and he's,
Right.
he or she's
Right.
wrong. It's
Right.
They're encouraging it.
Yes.
And yet, it's not.
In that case, it's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
Because it teaches them to present a logical case and express themselves. It's productive. It helps them in that sense. Okay? It's a good drill, intellectual and mental and logical drill. It's very good. It's a very good thing for them. Okay? You see, you can only put an end to sophistry after you excel at it. You're invincible when you use sophistry. That's why you put an end to it. You know that I'm going nowhere. Excuse my language. I'm too good at this. I'm wasting my time. That's why you say, I'm done. I'm done arguing because I know I win. Do you buy that? The person, the people, Kim Young, she's so impressed. Look at her, Kim Young's face. She can hardly hide her admiration for her master. She said, wow, this is so deep. My girl, this is very profound teaching. You cannot put an end to sophistry until you master it. You see that it's no longer necessary. You see it totally waste of time. You have nothing else to prove. You buy that? So to me, your point is well taken. You need to give them a chance to drill and become good at it before they can let go. Otherwise, you always back of mind saying, you still wonder. Okay? And Kim Ling likes it more and more. She starts going like this now. This is what the Vietnamese do when they enjoy themselves. They shake the thighs. I'm kidding. I'm making fun of her, the poor woman. But really, the Vietnamese, when I know some of them listen to a lecture, they say, Yeah. Never mind. Yeah, it's funny than hell. And we master, we see everything and say, oh. But it's funny how Kim Deal, she, you know, when she takes transcription of my lectures, it has to be worth it for her. Otherwise, she sits there all day and says, no progress. I'm learning nothing new this week. 2 hours of waste of my time. But today, after 3 months of wasting her time, she says, whoa, whoa, sophistry. Cô Kim Điền vậy đó, phải thầy giảng pháp là phải có gì mà sâu xa cô mới hài lòng. Không đâu cô nói cô phí thì giờ, cô biên những cái lời thầy giảng, phí thì giờ cô hoàn toàn phí phạm thì giờ cô. Ngày nay nghe được cái lời về cái hí luận, cô mừng quá. Cô nói, thấy cái pháp nó có cái chiều sâu. Okay? You see that? The reason that you, at one point in time, that you say you have no desire of sophistry, you see, sophistry is stupidity, that's when you are undefeatable. They cannot out-debate you anymore. Okay? Why is that? Let me give you some, I'm going to try to see if I can impress Kim Deal a little bit more today. Tại sao? Why do you put an end to sophistry? Tại sao mình ngừng cái hí luận? Because you see that they can see only this much. They're not seeing one more dimension. You understand that? They picture this much only. They fail to see one more aspect. That's all you have to say. If you see this clearly, you say, oh boy, this person cannot see more than this. He cannot see this. So what's the point in arguing? He cannot see this. He refuses to see this. Thì vì thấy không? Mình không cần hí luận tại vì mình thấy người ta không thấy được cái điểm này. Ta thấy tất cả chừng này thôi. Ta thấy trái banh cái chừng này thôi. Họ quên thấy một cái khía cạnh khác mà không thể nào giảng cho họ được. Thì giảng lắm, thì cãi làm cái gì? Why do you bother anymore? The person is limited. He cannot see it, so what's the point? Okay? I don't know how we got into debate and arguments, but Kim Nhiên con nghe con hiểu không con? She's not impressed. Oh, well, I can't win them all. Okay? Okay. So what is this is the truth. If you understand the truth, nói cách khác, nếu như quý vị hiểu cái sự thật, if you really understand the truth, okay? If you see the truth, một khi quý vị thấy được cái sự thật rồi, okay? Okay? You see, you understand that it's not produced and destroyed. Không có sanh có gì. Okay? Birth and death is only a big deal to ignorant people. Cái sanh diệt á, nó chỉ quan trọng đối với cái người đang còn mê muội. Yes?
Birth and death is only a big deal.
It's not only a big deal to ignorant people.
Smart people don't care with more.
No, not smart, wise people.
Wise people don't care with that.
It's not, they don't care. They're unaffected, unperturbed. Okay?
Unperturbed is born.
Unperturbed. They are not moved. Okay? They don't fall into extreme. Cái thứ nhì, cái người có trí huệ đó không bị lọt vào cái cực đoan. They don't fall to extremes. Does it help? Okay? They're not extreme. They don't say, I'm here. It's not either or situation. Không có hoặc là không. Okay? It's not either or situation. It's not one or different. It's neither absolute or opposites. Không có cái gì mà nó tuyệt đối hết. Okay? And there's no coming and going. Không có đi mà không có đến. You're always there. Okay? So far so good? So you see people say, hey, the Dharma comes and Dharma goes. No, it doesn't. Okay? That's the truth. Dharma will do some condition. Tùy duyên khởi, tùy duyên sinh. Nothing exists by itself. Không có cái gì mà tồn tại bởi chính họ hết. Nó phải cần cái khác, nó châm cái mồi nó thành tựu được. You need something else to inject into it for it to come into existence. That's the nature. We are all interdependent. Tất cả chúng ta đều có liên hệ chặt chẽ với nhau hết. For example, the reason you are here today, ngày hôm nay, cái việc có mặt ngày hôm nay, because in a prior life, you said, I love Mahayana and I want to listen this monk here who lecture on Mahayana. Cái gì nói là tôi thích nghe cái pháp đại thừa, không phải thích nghe pháp đại thừa, còn thích nghe ông thầy này giảng pháp đại thừa nữa. Because it's very difficult to listen to Mahayana Dharma unless you brought forth the vow to say, hey, I want to listen to this. Okay? Quý vị phải có phát cái lòng ao ước nghe cái pháp đại thừa mới tới nghe được. Okay? It's very difficult to listen to Mahayana. Very, very difficult. Okay? Any questions about this? And finally, there's no need to argue. Không cần phải cãi. There's no need to prove anything. Không cần phải chứng minh cái gì hết. Why do you go back home and you say, but honey, you're so wrong. Master just said so and so. You're just doing the opposite. You're arguing. You don't understand yet. Why do you keep on arguing? If you keep on arguing, that's because you don't understand yet. You only get one part of the picture. That's why you're always so afflicted. You're afflicted because you're arguing with yourself. Can you believe that? Cái gì thấy không? Cái người mà còn cãi cọ là cái người vẫn chưa hiểu, mới hiểu được một phần thôi. Cái gì phiền não, ta cái gì đang tự cãi cọ với mình. Yes? Kinh điển sao hỏi, oh, this is juicy. Yes? Any questions?
It also comes from debates come from doubts.
Yes, doubts. So yes, you don't understand yet. You ain't got it yet. Okay? Questions? Comments? Yes?
Can you elaborate on this point that when we're afflicted, we're debating or arguing with ourselves?
I don't know, I just said it. Tristan tried to impress India, but she was not impressed, so I dropped it. I dropped the subject right away. Someone help me out here. When you're afflicted, you are fighting with yourself. Nói cách khác, có người hỏi thầy, khi mà thầy nói mình phiền não, mình đang tự cãi lộn với mình. You buy that or not? No?
Fighting with yourself?
No! Wait a minute. You say no. I'm fighting myself. I'm refraining myself from attacking him.
I don't think that's the right definition for affliction.
Affliction? So how would you find affliction?
Well, you have competing desires. Or you're trying to quell desires.
Let's talk about it. How do you define affliction? Nói chuyện này đi nhập lạc. Tại sao mình phiền não? Why are you afflicted? Please tell me. Yes. Joseph, why are you afflicted? Because you're suffering. Very good. Excellent. Yes. You young man.
You don't get what you want?
You don't get what you want. Yes. You young lady. Janice, now you're awake. Why are you afflicted? Just because I am, she says. Yes, Ginny. Why are you afflicted?
Because I'm seeking for comfort.
You're seeking comfort. Yes. Attachments. Yes.
Attachments.
Yes. They don't let you. Boy, that's annoying. That's so annoying. I want ice cream. And mom says, no, you can't. and mom bickers with me. Oh my God. It's so afflicting. Oh, I'm so afflicted. Yes. Làm sao? Your mind is defiled. But no one has come to my rescue yet. My point is you're fighting with yourself. Thầy đang nói cái chứng minh, muốn quý vị chứng minh là quý vị đang tự đấu với nhau.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, ma'am. Yes, how are you fighting with yourself? How are you fighting with yourself?
Your ego is adding on the judgments.
Thank you, sir. Very good. Keep going, keep going. I'm still thinking. I'm still trying to figure it out myself. Yes? Yeah.
Tại vì mình không phải mặc được những cái mong muốn của mình.
Yeah, your desires are not met. Yeah? Yeah? You who asked the question, can you help me out?
I've heard you say that your sixth and seventh consciousness fight with each other. Not quite understand that.
You're fighting with yourself. Yes? I still haven't figured it out yet.
Because he said the reflection of our spirit comes to us when
It's our flaws and imperfections.
When you're afflicted, you actually really are unhappy with yourself.
Okay.
It's so profound. You're so unhappy with yourself. And that's why you blame someone else.
You want perfection.
No. You're unhappy with yourself. And that's why you cannot take it, so you blame someone else for your unhappiness. People don't realize that. Khi quý vị phiền não là quý vị đang không vừa ý với chính mình. Nhưng đều cái vừa ý không với chính mình nó khó chịu quá, thành quý vị phải đổ lỗi cho người khác. This is what happens to you. You don't realize that after all these years, I see you all afflicted. I see that you're fighting with yourself, and then you blame me for your misery. Oh yeah. You blame Master. Master, you mean. Master, you don't understand me. Master, you don't get it. Master, why your accent is so bad? Yes?
Yeah, in some cases that's fairly obvious, but I was trying to think about like, say even in case, say somebody shoots you or stabs you, then you get angry at that person or being hurt, but it's still, how is it in that case you're still upset about yourself?
No, we're talking about a deep case where the deeper afflictions, the external affliction of being slapped in the face. No, you're not fighting yourself. That's obvious. External condition. I'm talking about a deeper type of affliction. You cannot understand why you can't overcome your affliction. Why you're overwhelmed by your afflictions. Being slapped in the face is easy because you see it causes a relationship of someone slapping you. So it's easy to see this. Okay, you're not bothered by this. But there's some sort of affliction so deeply afflicted you don't understand why. That kind of affliction, that's what I'm referring to. Okay? You're so unhappy with yourself. That's why you blame others. You're so disappointed with yourself that you blame others. You can't stand it that you naturally blame others to justify your existence. I lost Indian already. She says, why? My life is so miserable, she says. Nó ý không? Nó thầm kín. This is very deep inside of you. You're deeply afflicted. Okay? You can't forgive yourself. That's what it means. You have to torture yourself. And then you blame others.
So how do we get out?
No, wrong question. You're supposed to be miserable. Please. Câu hỏi là tức làm sao mình thoát cái hoàn cảnh đó thì nó không được, hỏi vậy không được. Quý vị phải cực khổ, quý vị phải tự đày đọa. You're supposed to torture yourself. Exist prior conditions. You choose to torture yourself. No matter what you do, you're unhappy with yourself.
Just because we live in this world?
Because you're unhappy with yourself. It doesn't matter. It's no reason. You're just unhappy with yourself. And that's why naturally you blame someone else. Blame your husband, blame your children, blame your mother, blame your father, blame your psychologist, blame your boss.
Why the world is so...
Because you're so unhappy with yourself. You're so unhappy anyway. It doesn't matter. You blame someone else. Right, Roberta? You can't stand it. I can do anything. I can take anything. You can talk loudly next to me. You can turn on the mariachi music. You can drive in your big 4x4. You can blast your stereo. But what I can't stand is you drop the F word every 5 minutes. I can't stand it. Explain that to me. I go crazy any of the things she mentioned already. But no, she could take everything except the F word. You see? Does it make sense to you? No, it doesn't make sense to me when I heard that. When I heard someone explain to me that I couldn't take my neighbor and I had to come over and said, I've been here, I've been listening to you for the last 3 hours. You turn on the music mariachi so loudly. You talk so loudly. And you drink and you smile. And then you drive around and you have so many of you here. I can take all of that except the F words. It doesn't make sense to me. You see? This woman is only making excuses to be unhappy. That's all. This is a symptom. You see someone who's unhappy with themselves. That's why they blame others for that, because they cannot take blaming themselves. It's so deep. They are so unhappy. that they can only sustain the unhappiness by blaming others. It sounds so depressing to me.
You only sustain their unhappiness by blaming others.
By blaming others. They're so unhappy with themselves.
Stop blaming others.
They're so unhappy with themselves. It's not no one else's fault. They're so unhappy with themselves. That's why I have to blame. They have to scapegoat someone. The F word. Not after they drop the F words can be, it's the damn mariachi music. After mariachi music, I can't stand, you're too fat. You know, they always find an excuse because they're unhappy with themselves. It's self-torture. They're so unhappy, they're going to find a reason to be unhappy about. Don't look at me. I didn't make you. Your mother did. See that? Then ask yourself, now you see the truth about you. Then ask yourself, how did I get out of it? Isn't it fascinating? Huh? How did I get out of it? When you hear the question, how did I get out of it? It's beautiful. You miss all these things, it's these dynamics. It's a revelation. One of my students said, but how do you get out of it? It's so beautiful. How do you get out of it?
Well, stop blaming others for start. Start looking for the causes.
You recognize the symptom. You blame your husband. He's innocent. You come to Master and say, Master, my husband kills the cat, the neighbor's cat. I say, it's not his fault. Everything arises from conditions, my dear. Stop blaming him. It's the damn cat's fault. Brutal. Jeez. Yes, sir. And now I'm calm.
Well,
Yes?
I suggested the first thing is to stop blaming the external.
You recognize your tendency to blame others actually is no one's fault, it's your fault. That's the first thing you do. Okay? Stop blaming your husband, please. I'm speaking for the sake of the peace of humanity. Please stop blaming your husband for once, or your boyfriend. Okay? Please. Ru Ching, please. Stop blaming others. Don't walk around with face. When you see someone like this, you know it's no good. Okay? If you see someone walking around with a face like that, you stay away from these people because they are unhappy. Okay? Don't marry them. Okay. In all seriousness and modesty. Okay? So you recognize, first of all, you recognize that your tendency is to blame others. That means that you're unhappy. You're very unhappy. And you have to realize that it's no one else's fault but your own. So they draw off the F word. So what? Plug your ears. You don't have to be unhappy about it, right? If it's too loud, go somewhere else. Go to a movie. You know? You don't like a person, walk away, take a walk, go to Cold Stone.
Movies do that.
Yeah, the same thing. See? Why do you choose to be unhappy? I don't get it. The only reason is that you like to torture yourself. And then you blame me for it. Master hears this every week. Because Master's fault that you're unhappy. I know. I didn't teach you properly. Okay? Cut it out. Why he has to be unhappy? You know that people in my country are a lot happier with less money than you have. A lot less love than you have. It's personal choice. You can choose to be content and enjoy what you have, instead of being unhappy that you don't have enough. That's wisdom. It's self-inflicted, my dear. You choose to find fault. You choose to blame people. You choose to be unhappy. No one told you. If I were your mother, I'd say, honey, be happy. It's okay. Peace on earth. You know, this is what I need to train the male side of the audience, of the assembly, to explain to their loved ones, not to be so unhappy. Why do you choose to be unhappy? You don't have to be unhappy. You can choose to be happy in the midst of other people's unhappiness. Look at Kim Dean, she's happy all the time. Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay? It's your personal choice. There's no need to be unhappy. It's no one's fault. It's no one. Wake up to that. Đừng có trách người khác. Không cần trách người khác. Kệ người đó. Okay? Questions? Ai thắc mắc gì không? Yes? Does it help? Ma'am, does it help? That's how I get rid of it. That's how I would get rid of it. Yes. Any other questions, comments? Ai thắc mắc gì khác không? Which book says that? Which sutra says that? Có kinh nào nói như vậy? Please, let me ask you. Which sutra says that? Explains why people are so unhappy.
This one?
No sutra explains that. It's your teacher has to tell you. Stop blaming others. But you don't get it. You insist on blaming others for your unhappiness. That's how unhappy you are. And you see such people, there's nothing you can do. Okay? Questions? Ai thắc mắc gì không? Yes, sir.
So what is the source of being unhappy with ourselves? That we have some standard or something we're not living up to in ourselves?
No, it's pre-existing conditions. You came here to be unhappy. Cái hỏi là cái lý do tại sao mình không có thỏa mãn, không có vừa ý với mình. Nó tại vì cái tiền duyên, cái bị tới đây tự động không thỏa mãn với mình. You have to realize the reason you're unhappy with yourself because you choose to be unhappy with yourself. That's all you have to remember. There's no need to be unhappy. Không có lý do nào quý vị có thể tự đính chính, tự giải thích cho mình tại sao mình phải không vừa lòng được hết. Tại quý vị chọn không vừa lòng thôi. Dễ sợ như vậy. This is what's scary about you. I look at you, I'm scared because you choose to be unhappy. I have no way to explain that to you. Thầy thấy như vậy, thầy nói cái vị không tin. You don't believe me. You choose to be unhappy. Yeah. But then you don't believe me. I explain it, but you don't believe me. You still choose to be unhappy.
But let's say you buy that and you say, okay, I'm not going to blame others. This is my own. I'm choosing to be unhappy. It's still not evident how to stop doing that.
Why me?
Especially if you're unhappy without any rhyme or reason. It's just something.
It's called habit energies. How old are you? 30. You've been like this all your life. You think that I can say in one instant you're going to get rid of it in one instant? No, it takes work. It takes recognizing it, and just like going to the gym. Every time you recognize it, you throw it away. Every time you recognize it, you throw it away. That's how you get rid of it. Bit by bit. It's not going to be immediate. Because this is your makeup. It's going to take time. But at first you have to believe it and commit to stop torturing yourself. Because when you torture yourself like that, no one can help you. No one. The Buddhas can't even help you. They can't. You have so much, and yet you don't appreciate what you have. What can you do? Think about it. You have so much already, and yet you don't appreciate it. You're hopeless. Cái việc biết cái chuyện này mình biết mình từ dày vò là tại vì cái tập khí nó như vậy rồi, nó khó bỏ với sợ. Phải nhận thức rằng là mình đang từ dày vò. Tại sao mình chọn vậy? Mình có cái khuynh hướng là từ chọn dày vò đấy. Chọn từ dày vò đấy. Không phải bỏ cái thói đó. Khi mà thấy được phải chặt lại. Thấy là bỏ, thấy là bỏ. Từ từ nó mới đổi được cái tập khí. Chứ đâu phải tập khí đổi làm xong được đâu. It takes a long time before you undo the habit energies. It takes a long, long time. Okay? Does it help? There's hope for mankind after all? Or humankind? I mean, womankind too? Okay? All right. We stop here today. Okay, ngừng lại đây.
Really good teaching.
Thank you. You go, good sports. Yeah. Now, I don't know how we got into it. It's not part of a planned part of lecture of Vajra Sutra. Somehow these afflicted people elicited it. That's why we have to respond to it. It's not planned. Okay, that's transfer of the merit and virtue.